Hello, excitement in the air, and welcome to this round of 16 contest here at the 2022 World Cup. My name is Derek Ray, and alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building up, what a game this promises to be. It's Brazil against England.
Absolutely, this should be a good game. I think both sides deserve to be here, but whichever team plays to their full potential should make it into the quarterfinals. It's going to be a good game.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Alisson begins in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Lucas Paqueta starts with Casemiro in the centre of the pitch. And the striker is the very creative and eye-catching Richarlison. The England first 11. Jordan Pickford begins in goal. Luke Shaw starts with Kyle Walker as fullbacks. Phil Foden plays with Bukayo Saka on the flanks. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. And the contest begins. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. Let's see about the delivery. Not the best clearance. Paqueta. Just the challenge that was required. Well, Brazil are the best World Cup team in history. 5 times winners, always amongst the favourites. This year is no exception. And they're in the round of 16, not just to compete, but to win it all, Stuart.
Absolutely. Everybody expects Brazil to go further. They've played some great football so far. They're also been quite good defensively. They know how they want to defend when they haven't got the ball. They're a good side. I think they can go all the way. But this is a big game for them.
Walker. Stones. Harry Maguire now. And England pushing forward with options available. Casemiro. An example of how to press. Rafinha. And with that, the attack fizzles out. I would imagine, Stuart, in the pre-match team meeting, the defenders would have been told to keep an eye on Neymar.
Well, Derek, when he's on form, when he's focused, he's a brilliant runner with the ball. He can take on players, he can go past people with ease, and he's got a great shot on him as well. I'm really looking forward to watching him play today.
Declan Rice. Here's Luke Shaw. Foden. Can he put them in front? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Will it be Harry Kane? And a crisp effort just over the top. Rafinha. Brazil struggling to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Has eyes for goal. Well, misfiring without any shadow of a doubt. Now, what's the keeper playing at? Oh, a goal! At a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about.
Well, let's take another look, and it certainly doesn't improve, does it? The less said about that, the better. It's a poor mistake.
So, action underway again, and the onus is certainly on England to find a reply now. Henderson. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Paqueta. Richarlison. And it might be. And still danger here. Threat over for now, it seems. Read it superbly to take back possession. Lucas Paqueta. Do they mean business on this occasion? And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today. A constant threat to this back line.
And now the delivery. What an absolute waste of a corner. Bellingham. Rice with it. And back with Kane. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Kane. Kane! And he struck the post. Well, threat over for now.
Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
Neymar. And he read it superbly. And space to attack. Keeping the opposition at bay with that splendid challenge. Vinicius Junior. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Phil Foden. Foden. Phil Foden now. And Brazil have it back now. Neymar. He's failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Phil Foden. Now can they make something happen? Chance here! Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Plenty of support here. Neymar. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. And over comes the corner. Disappointing delivery, sailing over everyone in the middle. Well, possession ceded. Walker. Electing to cross into the centre. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, as we can see again, this is such a good cross from Walker. While the movement in the box is equal to it, it's such good timing. What a goal.
So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Rafinha. Well, great read there to intercept. Bellingham. Here's Luke Shaw. Casemiro acquitting himself magnificently to win it back. Might really be able to trouble them here. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, he's given it away. Bellingham. Harry Kane. Phil Foden now. Kane. Oh, a fine block. Foden. And the keeper there to catch it under no real pressure. Danilo. Danilo. Can he play it in? Well, nothing for the players in the middle to work with. Well, very effective play in possession. Promising move. Interception to snuff out the danger. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Foden. On to Shaw. And Kane prepares to fire. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Kane. And it wasn't taxing for the keeper. Rafinha. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, there to intercept. Paqueta. Well, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? Well, the card is out, and it's yellow.
Yeah, it's clumsy and it's late. Definitely a yellow card.
Pressing high to win the ball. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Committed challenge. Vinicius Junior. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Crossed into the penalty area. Threat over for now, it seems. Richarlison. Opportunity here. Neymar! And he finds the net. He could hardly miss.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. Teammates available. Neymar crosses it in. The clearance wasn't decisive. Could be. Well, goodness me. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Jude Bellingham. Foden. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And a chance to whip it in here. And it might be. Can he apply the finish? High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that. And it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort on the volley.
A very effective challenge put in. Richarlison. Richarlison! And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
So back underway, 3-1 the score. One advantage with them. Referee says play on. Moving it forward. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end.
Well, Brazil have bossed the possession, as you can see, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. Richarlison. Oh, in with a chance! And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here's the replay. He's got such quick feet, hasn't he? Just look how he goes past his marker to get his shot away. That's a really good goal.
And the ball is rolling again. Brazil really starting to accelerate away here. Sterling. On to Paquetá. Vinicius Junior. Now veering in field. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, a bit short with the clearance. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And England have it back now. Henderson. Henderson. And Harry Kane ready to pounce. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Harry Kane. And Sterling has it. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Could be a chance to break here. And Neymar. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Sterling. On to Shaw. And back to Bellingham. Pretty straightforward defending, dealing with that cross. Simple save, really. Casemiro. Can he find the right pass? And crossed in there. Not the best clearance. Well, nothing untoward happened. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, it petered out. "20 minutes remaining. And there's the feed into the box. Well, not cleared away completely. Vinicius! And the keeper more than equal to the task. The outcome is a goal kick here.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was top-class goalkeeping.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Walker not given a moment to think about it. Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Now, options are plenty. And a chance for Kyle Walker. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. They've regained possession. Kane. Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box. Just 15 minutes remaining. Room to roam on the wing for Brazil. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. Alexandro. Now with Neymar. Can he finish this? Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, a bit short with the clearance. Neymar. Here's Fabinho. And Neymar. Cross fired over. Well, a struggle to get it away properly. Well, threat over for now. Breaking at pace. Well, he could run onto it here. And he's in the clear. Keeper getting the touch. Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save that really stood out. That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Thiago Silva. Richarlison. On a pass that lacks quality. Kane. And Mount. Foden. Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Richarlison. Well, possession ceded. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Here it is now, a substitution. Henderson, on advantage with them. Referee says play on. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Rafinha. Another perfect position to read it. Fabinho. Fred. Now with Vinicius Junior. Can he finish? In it goes! To rubber stamp it once and for all.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And he's broken free. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Alexander-Arnold deserves credit for winning the ball back. Mount. And Sterling has it. He can't hold on to it. Well, another wonderful save to add to his portfolio. Marquinhos. Really good challenge. And there's the referee's whistle, and Brazil have made it through to the quarter-finals.
Well, it was all at a bit of a canter, to be honest. They dominated pretty much from the start, and it left the result in little doubt. They'll be full of confidence going into the next round.